As a psychiatrist, I must say that I am tremendously impressed by the impact that these experiences have on people's lives, because I'm well aware of the difficulty, not just in my patients' lives, but in my life, of getting a handle on neurotic problems that we all afflict ourselves with. And when you see that with these people who are so transformed by this experience in such a rapid manner, that it is really impressive.
After having gone back to Vietnam 2 more times, and I found that on the second 2 times down there that I could absolutely not shoot a gun. I just couldn't do it. I carried one, but I didn't fire the weapon at all. And I had plenty of opportunity to do that. And so I thought perhaps it was time to end that portion of my life.
What prevented you from using your weapon?
God wouldn't let me. The light would not let me do it. When I came into a situation like that, I would remember the light and what it meant to me.
What I heard him say is not uncommon. After having a transcendental experience, after encountering what seems to be God, after merging with the light, after becoming peace yourself, it's very difficult to go out and then participate in destruction, death, and war any further, because simply your perspective on who you are has changed. Your perspective on what you're doing has changed.
Absolutely, that's the moment my life changed. That is the moment my life changed. When I came back, my heart is filled, and you would describe this as being on fire. Your heart feels like your heart's on fire. And it's on fire with love, okay? The sensation of love that I experienced as I was going through the out-of-body experience has retained itself. I'm there. It's in me. It hasn't gone away.
Today, Gordon has severed all links with business and left the world of money far behind. He's now a qualified counselor and uses his new understanding to help others change their lives.
The richness of the life that I have today is like the Sistine Chapel compared to a plain, drab little room somewhere. I mean, it's just, you can't put it in words, the richness of the life that I have today. Even though I live a very modest life, drive a very modest car, the richness that has been provided to me today. And this is not in any way social or economic or anything that we could measure by the standards that we normally measure things.
How did I change as a result of my experience? Everything about me changed. Now I'm interested in people. I'm interested in what I can do to help their spirit.
I changed as a human being. In many ways, I was very aggressive. I wanted to make money in that. And I realized the need for the materialism isn't important.
I am determined to seek all the knowledge I can find about anything and to know God most of all.
You do have a feeling of knowingness with the universe, oneness with the universe, and it's not because you're so special, it's because you wake up to who you truly are.
I had to deal with, acknowledge, and accept that I am a spiritual being.
That was probably the most frustrating 6 months of my existence. After experiencing perfection in something so beautiful, I wanted to hold on to it. Didn't want to let it go. And it wasn't easy. After I had recovered the second time and went home, everything just seemed to change. It was almost like I was starting my life all over again. I was a baby. I hadn't made the mistakes that I had made in my life, and things weren't messed up or whatever. And I can recall in my attempt to hold on to this feeling and to hold on to this peace, I began to bump into earthly things, you know, that of course aren't going to escape from you. You know, they're there. My first frustrating experiences with the television. I couldn't watch television. There would be a, excuse me, a commercial, a cosmetic commercial. I couldn't, I'd have to turn it off because it was something false. It was unnecessary. It was fake. It just didn't belong, you know, it's insignificant. Any type of violence, if there was even a Western, an old Western movie, I'd have to turn it off because to me that was total ignorance. There was just no reason on earth to show people killing people, you know.